Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying out an extremely pretty, beautiful pastel eyeshadow palette. Carmen's outside. Oh, I forgot to take my baking off, so I best just do that before we proceed. Do you know what? I thought I was ready, but I was not ready because I also forgot to do my blush. So today we're going to be trying out the pastel palette by Beauty Bay. I am a massive fan of pastel shades, just pastel aesthetics everywhere, all over my life is all that I wish to have. So this pastel palette cost £10 from Beauty Bay. I have not tried any other Beauty Bay makeup before, so I don't really know kind of what to expect, but I believe that for, you know, the most part, yes, Carmen going out, that's great. That means that I'm not going to have a audience from across the road today, which is fine, but I don't really like it because it makes me feel awkward. So this palette costs £10. It's vegan and cruelty free, and I don't think I really have anything else to say about it. So I'm going to open her up. Believe me guys, right, because I've not actually seen her in person yet. Is my light flicking? It's doing my fucking head in. I feel like I'm in a rave up in here. That's taking me back to when I was 18 in Rock World. Come on, light. What are you even doing right now? Okay, I think it's fine. Just, oh, postman's here. Oh, yes. I hope Honeys gets that because I don't really want to answer the door with pink eyebrows, lollipop earrings, and this rather BDSM looking choker, you know. The oh, Honeys has got it. Excellent. Well done, Honeys. Great work. Okay, so as I said, I've not actually looked at the palette in person. Believe me, I really wanted to, but I've held off because I wanted to reveal her for the first time in this video. Even through the bubble wrap, she looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to open her up. Yes, here she is. She looks absolutely spectacular. Like, she looks even better in person than I imagined that she would. I mean, she looked beautiful in the photos, but in person, she is just a whole lot of snack. She really is. Although I would definitely describe this as a pastel palette, I would probably go a bit further and say she's a pastel neon palette because some of these shades, particularly the lime green, the orange, even the turquoise and the yellow, to me look very like bright and vibrant, almost neon-y. So I think they kind of missed a trick there. You know, they could have been like the pastel and neon palette, but pastel palette is it's easier to say, so I suppose that's something. By the way, yes, my eyebrows are pink. I thought it was only fitting today, seeing as we're going to be creating a pastel look, and you know it and I know it. I'm definitely going to be creating a pastel rainbow on my eyes today. So I just figured if there's ever a day for me to do like a two-tone pink eyebrow look, today is that day. Okay, so I'm going to cut to the swatches now. I've not actually done them yet because if I do the swatches, I have to move everything around. My ring light is already having some form of anxiety attack over on my table because it's just flashing away at me, so it's not having a good time today. I don't want to risk manoeuvring it and pissing it off even further. Ooh, guys, I just found my mint green mascara. Again, this is definitely going to be a day for wearing the mint green mascara. So I've been kind of sat here thinking about what kind of look do I want to do. On the one hand, I was going to do like a really creative, like blown out look, but on the other hand, I'm thinking, should I create something that's maybe just a touch more wearable and also something that's probably within the realm of my actual skill set? So I'm going to go with the easier option, of course, not because I want to, just because I feel like I'll be less anxious about creating that. So I'm going to go in with these cheek guards just because I find that it helps me out so much. These will make it look like you're at least 20% more skilled than you are. So that's a winner in my book. I always tap off the stickiness with these, because if you've already applied your foundation before you pop these on, occasionally they can rip off your foundation. This is the hardest thing, honestly, about using these. It's the placement. How are we looking? This one's not right. I can already tell you that. And I've already ripped off some of my foundation. Great. Oh, fuck it. I'm just going to go with that. Right, so guys, to begin, I'm going to pop on a light concealer as an eye base. The lighter the concealer, the more these pastel shadows are really going to pop. If I had a white concealer, I would definitely be applying that right now. But unfortunately, the lightest concealer that I've got, oh, is this one that looks like it expired maybe about 10 years ago. I'm going to shake it just in the hopes that it's going to miraculously make this somewhat safe to apply to my face. No, that's not going to work. No, right, that's going in the bin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop on some of my Tone Activator Eye Primer by Kaleidos Makeup. This isn't as kind of light as I would ideally want when playing around with pastel shades, but it's definitely gonna work. It's gonna do the job. So yeah, I'll take it. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful hot pink shade, and I'm just gonna put that in the outer V. So I'm just kind of tapping this. Definitely would recommend using a white base if you're going to be playing around with pastel shades. Do what I say, not as I do, is going to be the theme of today's video. If I'd only thought ahead and been more organised, I would have bought myself a white concealer, but I didn't, because that just wouldn't be in the tradition of me to do that. I am going to actually take this shade all the way up to my brow bone, because I want this to be super blown out. I want us to see as much of the pastel rainbow as possible. And also, I was doing my makeup yesterday, blended the eyeshadow all the way up to the brow, and I actually really liked it, because if you've got hooded eyes or a small lid space, it looks really good, because you can see more of your shadow. You know, when you've got your eyes open and you're facing someone, like, you can actually see all of your hard work. So yeah, I would really recommend it. Like, next time you do your eyeshadow, try blending the shadow right up to your brow, and I think you'll really enjoy it. This light's still pissing me off. Do you know what? I've got a new light. So I bought this from Amazon. It was like £10 and it's really great. If you're a fan of like taking selfies and things, then oh my gosh, this is like one of the best buys ever for me. We are lighted to the gods now. I hope that looks good. Does it look good? I can't tell. Oh, I can see what I'm doing more, which is fabulous. Anyway, guys, there we go. I've really like the look of that. So I'm not sure whether to replicate what I'm doing on this eye, or should I do like two different looks? I think I'm going to replicate. I feel like if I start doing two different looks on either eye, it's kind of like, where does it end? You know what I mean? You know I'm going to be getting my heart stamper out later. You know there's going to be glitter going on my face. You know there's going to be faux freckles. There's going to be a lot going on. I even have some false eyelashes planned for my lower lash. We've got the mint green mascara. So yeah, I'm going to rein it in a little bit. I'm not going to do two separate looks here. We're just doing one today. Oh, do you know what? I absolutely adore this shade though. Part of me was unsure as to whether to go ahead and buy this palette, because I was thinking, even though I love pastels, like, how much am I actually going to be reaching for this palette? And I'm trying to be quite conscious of what I'm spending my money on these days. But you know what, when you're faced with a pastel palette and you're a huge pastel fan, how could one ever resist? So it took me all of about 5 seconds to justify the purchase, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so guys, next we are going to... The fuck is this light even doing? In a minute, I'm going to get some duct tape and I'm going to duct this charge cable to you light. Okay, so guys, next I am going to go in with the beautiful lilac shade. I'm taking that on the same brush and we're just going to be patting this in. Let me just get rid of that crease, because usually if I've got a little bit of a crease from my eye base, I I've just dipped back into the pink again. Seriously, guys, seriously. Do you know what? I may use this pink as my blush today. That would be a great idea. Inspired. We're back in with the lavender now, and I'm popping that next to the pink. Can you see that? Oh, yes, you can. Uh-oh, yes. Watch out. Pastel Princess is coming to town. She's a kawaii. So happy I got this palette. These shades are so beautiful, and I just can't imagine how pigmented they would actually be over a white base, because you know what? They're not having any problems over a peach base. But I know they would pop so much more over a white base. Do you know what? I'm regretting the pink eyebrows though. That is the lilac done. We do have quite a bit of a kickoff. Oh my gosh, which shade should we actually go in with next? Because I have no idea. And I really have never wanted you to be able to answer me more than I do now, because I am stumped. They all look so beautiful to me, but I think I'm going to go in with the green, and then we're going to do the yellow. Okay, that was a snappy decision from me, which is a rare thing. The green, oh my gosh. Oh, that green looks really good next to the violet. You do get loads and loads of kickoff with these shadows. I'm just using it to my advantage. I'm not tapping off my brush. I'm literally just packing all of the excess into my lid because I want it all. Okay, so I'm actually going to tap off my brush now. Oh my gosh. It is like a pastel snowstorm up in here. Oh, Jay, do you want to go see my pastel rainbow look? Ta-da!
Are you doing your video?
Yeah! I'm doing the pastel look, Jay. Look, pastel rainbow. Yay!
Why did you think I was Alex?
Oh, because I thought I heard Alex saying he was going to the toilet. And then I heard footsteps.
Alex just told that I was going to the toilet.
Okay. So what is your... Yes.
I've got more than 3,000 coins on them, but...
Wow, that is tremendous, Jay. Jay, so what is the verdict on the pastel rainbow look?
I mean, it's alright.
Jay! I was expecting a stunning. I'm still waiting for that. You can change your mind.
I remember that time we tried to do it Donald Trump and it looked a bit funny.
That was hilarious.
The unicorn.
Love you, sweetie.
See ya.
See you later. Okay, so this green, again, stunning. Okay, so to finish off, we're going to go in with the yellow on the inner corner. I am a huge fan of yellow on the inner corner because it's super brightening. It just opens up the eye, and this light. Do you know what? I think it's time for a new... Oh, it's fine. Okay, shh. Don't make any sudden movements. Otherwise, the light's going to start going into rave mode again. Okay, so we're finally going to go in with the yellow. Again, oh, that's nice. I like it. Oh, yes, I do. So I'm taking that right into the inner corner, up to the brow bone, and right to the inner corner of the eye. Oh, look at that beauty. Oh, forgot, I've not done the other side yet. Oh my gosh. Let me just get to that before I start self-congratulating myself. Yeah, so I would definitely say that these shadows are quite powdery and also like a little bit like chalky. I don't mean that in like a bad way, and they definitely do emphasize dryness on the skin. I didn't actually realize that my eyelids were as dry as I'm now realizing that they are. I mean, that's fine. They look beautiful, so I'm hoping that that would just kind of distract everyone. I'm also realizing that I didn't quite go up to the brow on this side, so yeah, I need to do something about that. But for now, I'm going to move on. Do you know what? I'm not, because these eyebrows are pissing me right off. Have you noticed that? A lot of things are pissing me off today, but it's because I was awoken at 5:30 today by the boys, and I was thinking, oh, well, it must be morning time. And then I checked my phone when we got downstairs, and it was 5:30. I was like, what? The actual feck? I don't even get up at 5:30 in the week. And it's Saturday today. Like, I mean, really, guys, outraged. Truly outraged. This light! I think for my own sanity, I need to treat myself to a new ring light after this video. But anyway, I'm going to go in with a spoolie. And I am going to go into Oh, I don't know which one to go into, but I think I might go into maybe the violet, just because I don't know kind of what else to do. I really do not like these brows. Do you reckon I could maybe try and delete them with a wipe? So, do you know what? I don't know, but I'm going to give it a try. Wow, my eyebrows look quite hairy, don't they? I'm just going to brush my brows up. I mean, yeah, they're not perfect. Do I wish that they weren't pink? Yes. It's a lesson learned. Next time, I will not do pink brows. These are fucking light! Okay, so next I'm going to create a cut crease. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to take these off. So there we go. That looks bomb diggity down. I'm also going to replicate what I've done on the top of my lid, underneath my lid. I'm also going to throw my ring light out of the window because it insists on flashing. I mean, I probably will look a lot darker after this video because I will have no ring light because it will be smashed in my front garden. The boys and honeys, they'll be downstairs and all of a sudden they will see my ring light falling past them. Fuck up. Right, I'm going to have to get a new ring light. There's no time like the present. I'm going to order the ring light right now just to show this ring light. I mean business. Okay, so I created my cut crease. I decided to go big or go home today. And I was at home, so I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. I did that really badly, but we're just not going to look too closely. I'm going to pop some of the aqua onto the lid. All over where I've applied the concealer. Then, my friends, we're going to bedazzle this look with some absolutely beautiful baby blue duochrome glitter. So this was sent to me from Sparkle Fantasy Cosmetics. I'm a huge fan of her glitters and loose pigments. This is actually a mixture of the two. It's half loose pigment, half glitter. So it's not like super glittery, but it still has glitter in it. But it also is opaque, so it's really pretty. So I'm just going to pop that over the concealer. Oh, do you know what? Actually, before I do that, I'm going to pop the blush on because I don't see why not, is what I'm saying there. So today we're going to go in with the cool toned pink as my blush. I've been really into heavy blush at the moment. And I like to place the blush quite far back. I think it gives you that real kind of youthful, kind of fun kind of look. Oh, by the way, this works great as a blush. So, you know, you could double this palette up as a bit of a blush palette as well as an eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in and try the more kind of somber baby pink. Can you even see that? I'm so sorry. Oh, I like that. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Like, this blush could be my new favourite blush. I absolutely love it. And the Cool Tone shadow is a dupe for the NARS Gaiety blush, which is an iconic blush. I love it. Oh, and do you know what? This has a real kind of skin smoothing, like Photoshop, blurring, soft focus, and I can't think of any other way to describe this. Oh my gosh, I am loving it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've got to put some on my nose, of course. And I'm just going to mix the two. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have a lot going on. Wow, these make supreme blushes. I love it. Okay, so guys, moving on. I'm going to get back to my original plan, which was to pop on my loose pigment over the concealer. So I'm doing that right now. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my blue eyeliner from Barry M and the mint green eyeshadow by the Key Best brand. Okay, so next we're going to apply some faux freckles. Dot, dot, dot. Take my finger, dot, 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 dot. Can you see? And I actually think that they look very realistic. Very realistic indeed. You probably are thinking, no, Anwen, they do not look realistic at all. But do you know what? Let me live in my ignorant world where I think that this looks realistic. Oh, you've got to try not to be too messy. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so now we've done the faux freckles, I'm going to finish the look off with some falsies, but I'm not going to be putting them on the top. So as part of my pastel princess rainbow vision for today, I was envisioning cutting out some falsies and like sticking them on my lower lashes, which by the way, I've never done before, but there's always a first time for everything, right? So I got these from Amazon. As you can see, they are super dramatic. I'm going to go in with the top pair here because I like how kind of feathery and wispy they are. Like, part of me loves it, but then I realise that, you know, it's a lot. A lot. Oh, it's so cute though. I mean, I cannot deny. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I'm keeping it, guys. I know a lot of people wouldn't, but I am not a lot of people. Oh my gosh, how cute is that, guys? Like, are you just loving the whole look? And the good thing is as well, you know, when I had the cheek guards on before and I ripped them off, it ripped off half of my foundation. But luckily now, we are distracting everyone away from the areas where I have no foundation left. So, you know, I am looking so fabulous, but also I'm looking like I also have a full face of foundation too. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to leave these on. Oh, actually, I think this one's decided for me. It's saying no. I'm coming the feck off. Oh, there's a lady going past with the pram. Hey, lady, just look at the magic that we've got going on up here. Oh my gosh, guys, I love it. I know extra AF, I get it. But, like, let's face it, the look is extra AF. So, you know, what's the harm of popping on some false lashes that are way too big, way too black, but fabulous. Really like my sister's falsies. Okay, and you know that I cannot finish this look without popping on one of my heart stampers because I just feel like if there's ever been a moment for a heart stamp, it is today. Right there, look at that. Oh, 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 oh. I die. I am dying right now. This is everything I've ever wanted and more. Everything. I kind of regret how much bronzer I put on today because that's not looking great, but I love everything else. Even the pink eyebrows, you know what? I'm kind of digging them now. Got the 3 stars there. I'm thinking, should I put 3 over there too? Is that me too much? Should I be knowing when to stop and when to put down the heart stamp? Yes. Yes, I should. Okay, I'm doing it, guys. This is taking a great amount of discipline from me right now, but I've done it. We're finished. Oh my gosh, look at this. So cute. I feel like it's actually a long time ago that I was actually trying out this palette because I've added so many things since. But I have to say, if you're a fan of pastel colours and you like creating some fun, vibrant, super like summery spring pastel princess rainbow kind of looks, then I would definitely recommend this palette. It only costs £10 for 8 beautiful shades. These can also double up as blushes. I just think that these are so beautiful. I'm so glad I bought this palette. I may not reach for her every single day, but I know that I'm going to get so much use out of her. I just think the pink as a blush is so beautiful. All of the colours were very nicely pigmented, super easy to work with. They are so pretty. They work well together. I'm so happy. This is definitely one of my new favourite eyeshadow palettes. £10 is an absolute bargain. Okay, so guys, I am going to go. I'm going to go show Honeys and the boys my final look. They already think I'm crazy, so it's fine. This is just nothing new to them. Are we ready?
I like the things around it.
Do you like it?
What's happened to the eyelashes?
Oh, they're just an extra. They're beautiful, aren't they?
The eyelashes are a bit much.
No, that's the whole point. The whole look is a bit much.
Oh, well, it's perfect.
Yeah, the whole look is not meant to be wearable. Right?
And it goes with the hair as well.
Thank
It's
you.
really nice, 'cause look at that new palette.
Yes. It only cost £10.
Brilliant.
Yes.
I just want to put some of my love hearts where you put it.
Oh, of course we can do
It has
that.
stars.
I may do. We can have a look at it. We can see.
I do love hearts.
Okay, we could have matching love hearts. That would be so cool. Oh my gosh, what do you think then, Alex? Are you loving it? Look at that beauty.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Are you going to do the
You
love
got
hearts?
your extra.
Oh, these are my spares, but they're not quite as fabulous as the ones I've got on. Okay, so which one are you going to... Oh, oh yes.
One more Chico.
Oh yes. So beautiful. Are you living your very best life down there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Stunning.
Try the pink one first then.
Pink one.
First.
Perfection. Let's see. Yes. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. I've had such fun filming this today. I've just, got to live out all of my little princess pastel fantasies. So I really hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed filming it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.